Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Pete with Convertible Solutions, and today we have a new exciting product to talk about. This product takes two different technologies from the Convertible Solutions family. It takes multi-loft cards, multi-loft papers, which are used for business cards, greeting cards, and it takes TrueFlat technology, which is used for photo books, brochures, menus, and those kind of things. We've taken these two technologies, merged them together, and we have come to market with the My Journey card. With the My Journey card, you can tell a much deeper, more vibrant story about yourself, about your business, or any marketing campaign that you have. We have created a 6-panel, 3-sheet business card. You can make this thicker if you want. It can go a couple extra sheets to tell even more about your story. Because after all, isn't your story more than a 2-sided business card? It's your journey. Let's jump right in and take a look at how you would lay out this job, this imposition for this type of My Journey card. As you can see with this layout, we have the front of the card and the back of the card in a spread. But what we've done a little bit different compared to the other things that you've done with multi-loft products, the front of the card on one sheet, the back of the card on the second sheet, we have laid out 2 columns of this particular product. 2 columns with the front and the back of the card laid out in a vertical column. We have done this with all 3 impositions because, as I demonstrated in the introduction, this is a 6-page, 3-sheet business card. Let's go to the next step and look at how you continue the finishing process on the My Journey card. The next step in the My Journey business card finishing is to take the sheets of paper to your trimmer in your bindery and have them cut the sheets in half. This will then make 2 separate stacks, 2 separate columns of the business cards to work with. The next step in finishing your My Journey cards is to fold each half in half. We talked a little bit earlier about imposing the graphics, laying out in 2 separate columns. Then we discussed cutting the sheets in half to produce 2 separate halves. Now we're going to fold each half in half. This can be done manually or it can be done at your folder. Simply take each half and fold it in half. So we'll fold each signature, each spread, fold that in half, and now you have a folded piece that we can put together in our equipment using perfect bind technology. So for example, the way you would stack the sheet in a perfect bind book will be exactly like this. This is the same method that you use in all of your TrueFlat projects. In this segment, we're going to talk about putting the sheets together. As you remember in some of the other videos that you've seen, we have a special jig that has been made to align all the sheets together. This is very important that whenever your cards are made, they will be perfectly aligned and they'll be square. So the first thing we're going to do is take the first sheet and we're going to place it in the jig, just like we did in the TrueFlat books. Then we'll take the second sheet, we'll stack it right on top, just like you would in a perfect bind book. I'm going to gently press down on the edge just to slightly tack the sheets together. We'll take the third sheet in this My Journey card, we'll place the third sheet, gently tack it down, and now I'm going to use a slip sheet. The reason we're going to use a slip sheet is because I have a lot of orders to make. I have a lot of customers, they want their cards as fast as they can get them, so we're going to use this concept to stack multiple sets in the jig. This way, whenever we compress the jig and seal the sheets together, we'll be able to separate them at the very end. Again, we'll take the first sheet, we'll take the second sheet, slightly tack it down, and we're just going to continue in this fashion, alternating sheets, which are the signatures of the My Journey card, and the slip sheets until we have all of those in the jig. It's that easy. We have all the sheets, all the signatures of the My Journey card placed into the jig. We've separated them as a slip sheet. We're going to now take the lid for the jig, put it into place, and we'll go to our finishing department and we'll compress the sheets and seal them together. In this portion of the video, I'm going to show you how to seal your My Journey sheets. Again, just like any other sheets that we've done before, it takes pressure. So we're going to fold the sheet that we demonstrated in the video earlier. They're inside the jig. We will place the jig into the atom press. We'll compress it one time, making sure that your selector lever is on value number 8. Let the machine come back up and re-energize. Move the head, rotate the jig 180 degrees, and give it one more compression, again on level number 8. With giving it a compression on each side, this will ensure that your sheets are sealed together. So at this point in the project, we've hand collated the sheets, we've put them in the right order, we've taken them to our sealing machines, the atom press or the Tippmann, for example, but there's one step we have to do yet. I'm going to remove the jig lid, remove the slip sheet that we put in between each one, and now we have to prepare the cover. The cover sheet that was the very first signature that we placed into the jig is now opened, it's wrapped around, and all I'm going to do is simply smash down with my fingers that cover sheet. I'm going to do this on all sheets and all sets that are in the jig. I'm going to place them back in the jig. We'll take them back to our smashing machine, the Atom or the Tippmann, and then we'll smash them one final time. That will seal the cover that has been wrapped around the entire My Journey card. At this stage, you do not need to use the slip sheets anymore. The slip sheets are only needed whenever the signatures are open with glue being exposed. That way they're not all stuck together during the compression phase. They are now ready to take to your trimmer, trim them out based on the crop marks or the cut lines on your piece. All right guys, that is how you make a My Journey card out of the My Journey sheets. Again, like any other video I've made, if you have any questions, give me a call the Convertible Solutions number, and we'll help you out immediately. Have a good day.